everyone, we're here with our 16 land deck on the draw. Maybe we mull this? We could mulligan. The issue is that in order to play Thriving Grubs, we have to draw another mountain, and we don't really love 5 lands. Ugh, and Thriving Grubs isn't fantastic later. We just keep it. I don't know if this is an easy mull necessarily. Alright, well, we kind of are doing it now, but now we just have to draw a red land, hopefully sooner rather than later so that we can play Grubs. Alright, that's not good. Alright, I mean, that was the risk with keeping this hand. Because a 2/2 can block this, I'm just going to make a servo. Also, I don't know when I'm going to draw the red land to play Depala, and if I... So, like, the thing is, the only reason I would make it a 3/3 is so that Depala makes it a 4/4 and it's better than the Inspector. However, if I'm drawing a red land, I'm probably killing the Inspector with Furious Reprisal anyways, so I don't really need to make it bigger. And a 3/3 is often big enough, and I'd rather have another creature that I can build to last if something like that happens. Oh, red land. Do I play Depala here? The question is do I attack? Because I can attack build to last Depala. I actually like that. They use my turn like very efficiently, and I get to kill one of his creatures while staying on the aggressive side of things, and then I get to Depala for 1,000,000 next turn if I want. Just let it go through, come on. No Aether Trade Winds. Well, the Trade Winds isn't bad for us. Just trades like our card for theirs and a little bit of tempo. It's not fantastic for us, but it's not terrible for us. He lets this through, now he's deciding to trade ones or not. Ooh, Subtle Strike. Alright, so maybe I should have played Depala, but we didn't, I mean, we wanted to be in that situation where he blocked, so, yeah, we're fine. Alright, so we definitely get blown out there. We use our 2 spells against his 1. However, Depala is some card advantage. Furious Reprisal is theoretical card advantage, so we're going to be okay. We're definitely going to Reprisal here. We would also like to draw... I don't know, we'd like to draw a Cultivator's Caravan, maybe? Alright, so we're just going to Reprisal these 2. I mean... We're going to play a land and reveal the top card of our library and hope that it's a dwarf or whatever. X equals 1, Depala. Show me the money! Oh. What happens? Okay, put the rest on the bottom in any order. Okay. Well, Depala didn't show me the money there. Although next turn is actually sick. We can set it up with Eager Construct. Oh, Gearseeker Serpent. That card's good. Alright, never mind. We can't set it up with Eager Construct. We just get to play Propeller Pioneer. And Thriving Grubs, probably. Does it matter what I do here? If I make a servo, then Eager Construct plus Welding Sparks kills a serpent, so I kind of have to make a servo here. Alright, and I kind of have to play Eager Construct because I need to find a removal spell. A Fragmentize also counts as a removal spell, by the way. Spireside Infiltrator does not count as a removal spell, and it does not help us a lot here, so I'm going to have to bottom it. Alright, so we only saw 1 Inspire Charge. It was early in pack 1. We definitely could have taken it, but we did not, and now we're kind of getting abused for not taking it. as Inspire Charge would be good here. Cultivator's Caravan is obviously fantastic here, although he's probably just going to continue to play large things. Yeah, that's tough. That's a 3-3. Maybe that's why we should have put the counter on the Pioneer, but you never know these things until after. If he gives us one big attack with the Gear Seeker Serpent here, then we're obviously just attacking with the Paula next turn. Pretty much no matter what. I mean, even if we draw a 5-drop, or oh, and a Smuggler's Copter? We wanted that Smuggler's Copter. Ew. Alright. Get to play that. Get to play land. And we get to pass the turn. The second Fragmentize is definitely coming in. So is probably the Built-A-Smash. I wonder if we play that turn now, because even if we play that like Glint Sleeve Artisan turn differently. So like I thought he could have like an Aether Trade Winds or a Rush of Vitality or something. I didn't really trade 2 for 2. I didn't really think, or 1 for 1 or 2 for 2. I didn't really think that it was an option that he was going to have the card that he ended up having, which was Subtle Strike. Or obviously it was an option, but I thought like those are the 3 main cards you could have, plus like an Aether Meltdown, and so I just played around as many of them as I could, pretty easily, I guess. So there's no reason to DePaula here, because our outs are like Weldfast Monitor, or not Weldfast Monitor, Welding Sparks into Fairgrounds Warden. So if we draw Weldfast Monitor or Welding Sparks next turn, we're able to spark something. Then I will cast or attack with DePaula and pay $1 million trying to find Fairgrounds Warden so that I can cast that. But yeah. But I'm only going to get 1 attack out of DePaula, and just finding a Fairgrounds Warden isn't good enough here. Well, I at least get to attack here now. Come on! Welding Sparks. Alright, well, you got a Sky Skiff, I guess. That at least blocks the other Sky Skiff. Yeah, this is getting Built-A-Smashed. Don't have it. Come on. Come on. Alright. So we only had to wait 3 turns to find the Welding Spark, so that wouldn't have really been helpful anyways. Tezzeret's Ambition. Well, he's just cooking in the kitchen right now. And a Night Market Lookout? Jeez. What aggro. Alright, so we're pretty dead, but that's okay. Yeah, we're just dead on the next turn. Okay. So, that was exciting. On to game number 2 here. Entering into the sideboard, definitely bringing in the second Fragmentize. Combat tricks aren't fantastic. You have to really figure out a good spot to use them in because he is... You just basically just have to find a really good spot for them because he has all these like bounce tricks that we've seen. So we're going to actually side out a Built-A-Smash for Ruinous Gremlins, and I think we're just going to run this. I mean, so right now we have 3 ways to deal with artifacts in the deck, and we have a Built-A-Last, so we do have a trick, and we have Helix, Sparks, Reprisal, Warden. Let's play first. Just kind of have to keep this hand, right? I guess is what happens when you play 16 lands, although I'm not entirely sure. This kind of sucks. I mean, it a little more than kind of sucks, but we're gonna get there. No worries. So mountain. So what's ideal for us? We draw a skiff, and then we draw a land. We basically have 2 draw steps to draw a land, or else we're just totally out-tempoed by him. Ooh. Well, that was land. Alright, so maybe we drew a... Maybe like there's just a fake pioneer in the way. Maybe we're going to draw the land now. That'd be nice. I mean, don't get me wrong, we're still in this game, of course. I mean, missing 1 land drop doesn't really put you out of the game. Although missing 2 land drops kind of does. But maybe he's going to miss his land drop and then we're going to be fine. Thing is, if we get to 3 mana, if we have 2 draw stops to draw land, if we get to 3, we're guaranteed 4 because of the caravan. And we're also guaranteed if we get to 3 to be able to play Brazen Scourge, which is the hardest to cast card in our deck. We got there. I think we just play a caravan here. Just got to come in for the beats. And I would love to be able to play Wayward Giant next turn. Aetherborn Marauder. Interesting. Okay, I mean, if he's just playing like aggro, this is definitely a game that we can win. I think we just play a Pioneer here. Or a Snare Thopter. Maybe Snare Thopter. Obviously not attacking. Wishing we could. Can't attack. Alright, so next turn we want to draw a land and we want to play Fireweaver Glintsleeve Artisan. And then we want to draw a Welding Sparks or a Fragmatize. A Fragmatize would be good. We have 2 blockers for the Ambitious Aetherborn, or the Aetherborn Marauder. Yeah, we're totally happy to block here. You already used your Subtle Strike, which is the only trick that we know that you have for sure. Peafowl. Interesting. So I guess we just have to Pioneer here again. We could play Fireweaver Construct, but I don't love it. We're basically not afraid of taking 2 every turn. What we're afraid of is taking 3 from the Smuggler's Copter at some point. So we'd like to draw... So maybe we should have constructed... Hoping to get like a Fragmatize or a Ruinous Gremlin. Because we can play and kill something with Ruinous Gremlin on the turn that we cast it. This looks like a... Because that would be 5 mana. It's going to Confiscation Coup. Ah! That is not fantastic. Yeah, man. Get it. Alright. Oh, we're just dead next turn no matter what. Alright, GG. On to match number 2. Hopefully it goes better than this one. See you there.